fuck need to hear this, but I got a question, and I wrote them down so you motherfuckers will never forget them. How is a mom supposed to work a 9 to 5, drop the kids off at school at 8 a.m., pick them up at 3 p.m., stay on top of school activities, meal prep, cook dinner, clean the house, do laundry, run the kids to activities, climb the corporate ladder, save sick days for when kids are sick, be a good friend, a daughter, a partner, all by trying to take care of their own body and mental health? I don't know what the fuck I just read to you. Don't that sound like a lot on a motherfucker? Don't that sound like a lot for a motherfucker to deal with? And then a motherfucker will come into your life and play games and lie and play with your mental health. Mothers and moms already got a lot motherfucking going on, don't you think? With all what I just read, don't you motherfucking think, bitch? Hey, I don't know who the fuck need to hear this, but I got a question, and I wrote them down so you motherfuckers will never forget them. How is a mom supposed to work a 9 to 5, drop the kids off at school at 8 a.m., pick them up at 3 p.m., stay on top of school activities, meal prep, cook dinner, clean the house, do laundry, run the kids to activities, climb the corporate ladder, save sick days for when kids are sick, be a good friend, a daughter, a partner, all by trying to take care of their own body and mental health? I don't know what the fuck I just read to you. Don't that sound like a lot on a motherfucker? Don't that sound like a lot for a motherfucker to deal with? And then a motherfucker will come into your life and play games and lie and play with your mental health. Mothers and moms already got a lot motherfucking going on, don't you think? With all what I just read, don't you motherfucking think, bitch? Hey, I don't know who the fuck need to hear this question, and I wrote them down.
Hey everyone, how are you doing? It's early in the morning. Early. Let me go ahead and turn on my camera. Look, I'm not looking my best, but I'm doing my best. Okay, that's all that matters. I'm doing my best. Okay, I'm here today with you guys. All right. How y'all doing today? Are y'all feeling good? Y'all woke up this morning. Be thankful. Be thankful y'all woke up this morning. Now, I didn't save any videos. I'm just coming to chit chat for a bit because some things was on my mind. Won't somebody please? Y'all don't know nothing about that. But anyways, so I woke up this morning about 5 o'clock, and I thought to myself, today's a great day to get my morning started, to start running again, to get back into my old routine. Give me a second, because there's a glare. I don't need y'all looking at, because I ain't got no pants on, so I don't need y'all looking at my goodies. My goodies. My goodies. Not my goodies. Okay. I think that should be better. All right. Let's see. Yes, that's better. So, I woke up this morning about 5. I stayed in bed because I had prayed yesterday to start getting back on my routine and get back on my routine of running, eating regimens. I was taking some stuff to detox my body, but I think you're supposed to take it and not eat, and that's just not where I'm at right now. I'll get there eventually. I'm not going to come down on myself and, be hard on myself, because then I'll quit. Now, I got up about 5:30, start getting ready. Because like I said, I was praying yesterday to get me back on my routine, to give me the strength to run. I think several things, and I was thinking about it as I was going out this morning, got ready, went outside, as I was thinking before I went outside. I know what's keeping me from getting up in the morning and going to run is really myself. It's nothing else other than that. I mean, well, not necessarily. That's the only thing that's holding me back, right? But the thing that's keeping me from going is I'm intimidated. I'm intimidated from I live in an area where there's a lot of ebbs and lows. So there's not like a a level pathway. So I will either be running up a hill or down a hill. And I'm intimidated by that I won't be able to, cuz the way that I run, I like when I run, I don't like to stop. I like to push myself right to the limits. And that was the other thing that I was scared about, is that I might be winded. I may, give up or something like in the middle of the run and start walking. And the third thing that I am intimidated by or nervous about is um, I don't really know the area. I don't know the people around here like that. I don't know if I'm going to get snatched up, beat down, robbed or something. So that's my worries right now. But I got up and I went out. Um, I was able to get up the hill. I just, like I said, I didn't push myself that hard. I told myself, okay, up until this point, I'm going to run and then I'll take a break and walk. And my chest was burning. I was really not really winded. I wasn't like leaning over like or anything like that, but it was like my chest was burning and I know I have to like get myself or train my lungs again and my breathing patterns and everything. And I think that's the biggest thing for me. I don't know about anybody else, but for me, it's my internal organs that are the worst, right? Um, my lungs was burning. Um, Nothing else, not my arms. I wasn't really sweating. I don't really care about that because it was really cold. But that was the other thing, it being very cold. But I prefer to run in the cold versus the heat because I get really like uncomfortable in the cold. If I'm overheated or something, I can have a nice breeze or something. But like my leg, my ankle, my right ankle was killing me. It was like if I would have stepped the wrong way. That's the thing that made me think about coming to you guys. I was sitting up here running. The brain is very deceptive. What did the Bible say? The heart is very deceptive. The heart and the brain is very deceptive because um my mind is telling me like, girl, you can run here, there, all the way there. What you talking about? Like I really pump myself up and give myself that boost that I need. But at the same time, my body's like, girl, if you don't sit down, I'm gonna try to keep it clean. But real quick, I'm gonna just be real with you. My body's like, girl, if you don't sit the fuck down, is you stupid? Like, is you crazy? Um, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to meet my body and my brain in the middle. Like, okay, push yourself, push yourself, push yourself. And then your body is like, don't push yourself to the extent where you're not gonna be able to recover and you won't come back for a couple of weeks or something, right? So that's why I took the break. I walked a little bit and I thought to myself, would I prefer to run up a hill or down a hill? And so therefore I ran down the hills more than up the hills. And then I ran around the park. I ran around the park for 10 minutes. I didn't make it all the way around because it's a big park, but that was just a challenge for myself. And I just told myself, okay, I may not have made it today. There's this gnat that's just surviving, thriving. Okay. He just will not die. But, anyways, I may not make it today, but I'll make it another day. And excuse me, I'm about to yawn. But I just walked. I wanted to run back right? I wanted to run back home, but I was like, once again, my brain is like, yeah, you could do it, you could do it, but my body's like, just walk, And I just did what do they call it, like a breeze walk or something. Like I just walked at a high pace, but not too fast, and everything, because I wanted to come back and see my baby before they went to school, and so yeah, pretty much I enjoyed my run and everything, listened to some music, paid attention to my body. Excuse me, to see where I'm at. Um, in a couple of weeks, probably next week, I don't know. I really thought today was Tuesday. I was like, oh, it's okay. I didn't start the first thing on Monday. You know, it's okay. This is the first week or something. But then I got home and I was like, oh, it's Wednesday. Happy Hump Day, everyone. I forgot to say that. Um, I forgot to do my intro too. Hey, everyone. Happy Hump Day. It's your girl T.U.O. But anyways, I just paid attention to my body to see where I'm at, to see, you know, what I need to adjust and everything. But for the most part, everything is fine. I feel great. I feel like in good spirits. I have to check back tomorrow, but what I intend to do, so tomorrow I won't run. I'll give myself a break. Try not to go out of control because that's my comfort. Food is my comfort. And so I don't want to go out of control with that. And then Friday and Saturday go run and just see how my body is feeling tomorrow. So, excuse me. That was one thing. That's one thing I wanted to bring to you guys. Now, the other thing is, okay, the nails. Hygiene here. You heifers is a lie. Y'all be talking about some when women excuse me, when women are, I don't know if men really care, but when we're sitting up here asking you how you guys got them long nails and able to wipe your booty, and y'all like, how does anybody else wipe their butt? And we like with our hands, but ultimately not with the palm of our hands, but with the tip of our fingers, right? And what's at the tip of our fingers is our nails. So the question is, how are you guys wiping y'all booty? And excuse me if this is too explicit for you. I do apologize, but I just need to come and give y'all an announcement. Them hoes, forgive me, Lord. Them ladies is not wiping they behind. They not. If I see anybody with long nails, I know that they either got a I was gonna say a badussy, uh, what you call that toilet, bidet, right? They got a bidet, or they got another person wiping they behind for them, because it's no way that you can have long nails and wipe your butt. And I'm gonna tell you in a second. Hold on one second, because I think my the trash people coming. Hold on. Yeah, they come in, but they got a lot of trash to pick up. This is how you know. Okay, I have long nails. Okay, for the most part. You know, I try to grow my natural nails out and everything. Hold on. Like, what happened? But I try to grow my natural nails out, right? For the most part, my nails are long. Okay. And I was having a hard time wiping my butt because I use my fingers. Now, I had saw somebody, the waxer, right? This lady, she was like, she get a lot of females that come in there for their wax, but they be smelling terrible. First of all, I don't like spreading my legs for strangers. Now, I barely like spreading it for my doctors, but I have to do what I have to do, right? Hold on. The freaker. But I have to do what I have to do. And so you gonna die. Keep on playing with me. Um, but as far as like getting your wax done, I'm like, I'm good. I'm all right. And I don't even like my booty hole being touched. You know, hold on a second. Okay. So, so I don't like the shade back there or nothing because when it grows back, it's uncomfortable. But that's TMI. But so she said the problem is the booty hole, and she showed women how they supposed to wipe. And of course she was using the tip of her fingers, and she had a wipe, and she was like going like this to the booty hole. She was going like this, right? But I'm like, that's not even enough, right? Because the booty hole is like this, okay? You can't see because the light, but the booty hole is like this. So you wiping like this, it ain't gonna really do anything, right? You gonna have to get up in there in that crevice, right? You're gonna have to. I ain't talking about penetrating yourself, but I'm just saying where there's wrinkles at. Like if you blow up a balloon and you tie it and you pull that little thing back, that's how your booty hole look for the most part. And so you just want to get right there in a crevice of your the booty hole and get all that gunk out of there. I don't know about y'all. Well, I started using after I saw that, I started using wipes, and it's just been the most beautiful thing ever. It's just I feel refreshed, okay? Like a baby's buttocks, okay? And I get up in there real good. But my point of saying this is I couldn't really do it. Like tissue does not do it for me, right? Tissue doesn't do it for me. Um, Tissue don't get it. I don't know how y'all just be using tissue by itself. I can't just use tissue by itself. I have to use tissue and wipe. Um, Tissue be leaving debris behind, strings of tissue. Unless your booty hole is loose. Okay, even then. Oof. But anyways, so I ever since I started using the wipes and everything, I feel more refreshed. I feel more cleaner. But I wasn't able to do it. That's what I'm saying with tissue because my nail would break through the tissue, have stuff all on my fingernails and stuff. TMI, TMI. I'm just being real with you because these ladies are talking about I'm able to do it. And they nails is this long, and they talking about going like this in the toilet. As long as they nails is, I'm like they touching some surface of that toilet, okay? And then got the nerve to be eaten. No, and I get washing your hands and stuff, but it's just no, it ain't good enough for me. And so I'm like, it breaks through even with the wipes too. And so I end up breaking my nail. I was playing with my baby, and I ended up breaking my nails. But then I was able to wipe myself better. Like I felt better. And so from now on, if I grow my nails out, I'm not growing my middle nail dogs because I want to wipe my booty hole. I want to be able to wipe my booty hole without cutting through tissue and wipes and stuff. Y'all can lie if you want to. Yes, I get in the crevice of my butthole Call me what you want, baby, but I'll be clean. Okay. And I won't be sitting up there itching around. Most of half, 30 y'all ladies don't even bathe. And obviously, I ain't really talking too much to the black community, but some of you ladies don't even bathe. So I don't have no shame in my game because I bathe, as I mentioned before, I bathe and I am clean. Okay. And when I'm not clean, like last night, I was like, oh, and as tired as I was, I still got my butt up and went to go take a shower. Okay. I was like, my son, oh, I just let the soap, go down my body. Excuse me? That's nasty. But yeah, I was like, yeah, they not wiping themselves good. They lying. They lying. Nah. So I'll be keeping my nails short from now on. I'm okay with that. I don't think that's nice. Um, Let me see. What else was it? What else did I want to talk to you guys about? I forgot what it was. Let me see. Oh, so I was on Instagram, right? And I was watching this video. I don't think I have it anymore, but I was watching this video and this lady. There's always somebody, some woman talking about, the reason why you single, girl, I could care less. Okay, like I'm not where I want to be. Like I remember when I was young and I was dating boys and men, right? And I said what I said. And some of them used to say, I'm not, they used to say that Donnell Jones first. I'm not where I want to be, right? I can't give you what you need because I'm not where I want to be. And that's just how some logical people think. Like, I don't care about whether I'm in a relationship. Like, I know that I am capable and have been able to articulate myself and able to effectively communicate with my partner. I have a temper just like anybody else has a temper. Like, I'm a human being. I know how to discern. I'm not just going to follow direction blindly. Like y'all out here, like y'all need to just listen to the man, follow the man. I'm like, okay, I can hear, I can listen, but doesn't mean I'm gonna do what you say. And that's just my mentality. Like I don't have to do anything you say because I'm a grown woman out here, just like you're a grown woman. I mean, a grown man, and you're not my mother nor my father. I'm not your child for you to be trying to control. Like y'all be wanting kids, but don't even take care of your own kids. Like you don't even know how to wash your behind. It's just certain things. Like why would I? Like we're a team. We're all gonna fall short somewhere. Nobody's gonna have everything together. And let me just go back to my point of I now understand what those gentlemen were telling me when they said I'm not where I want to be. I agree. I'm not where I want to be. As far as weight, appearance, um, socializing, um, building relationships, friendships, and stuff. I'm not where I want to be right now. So, of course, I know I'm not ready to be in a relationship. It's easy to be out here smacking, right? It's easy out here to be smacking. Ooh, hold on. Hold on, I'm about to mess up my stuff playing with y'all. No, I wasn't trying to hit nothing, but I was trying to hit something, make a point. Like it's easy to be out here smacking. It's easy, but it's very hard to maintain relationships and stuff. So I personally, I personally, find that I'm not ready to date. Like, I'm so focused on myself. I was watching another stream where this girl was like, I'm so busy worrying about myself because I even encourage my baby, like, you don't want to be in a relationship because then you have to take on a responsibility of another person. I've said this many a time, I don't have to get dressed. Like, it takes a lot of time and energy. Like, if I want to get dressed, it's because I want to get dressed for myself. It's never about anybody else. And that's rarely. I like to lounge around. I'm really a house cat, right? I like to relax and just be to myself. I don't like to be around a lot of people. Hold on a second.
1,474. Hey, I don't know. I'm telling you, if more women thought like this, the world would be a better place. I swear.
I found the video. Here we go.
Okay? The reason why you are single is because you don't listen. And listen, before you get offended, I was once that girl. But the reason why you are single is because you are argumentative. The reason why you are single is because you don't know how to be submissive. The reason.
Yeah, it's just the same old talking points. You don't know how to listen. Listen to what exactly, though? Like, what are you saying women are not listening to? Because I think we all know what we want to do. For example, if I want to build up my income and I see that you're not able to build up your income, all of a sudden you want to give me advice about how to build up my income, and I don't even see you doing, practicing what you preach. Why would I listen to you? And it's just things like that. For example, I want to get a new car, or I want to, not a new car, like it could be a car that I never owned before, if it's used or new. And you're trying to tell me how to go about it because you've had so many cars, but all your cars been repossessed. You've had to pay an exceptional amount of money to even own a car, to obtain a car, to rent basically until you can own it. And why would I listen to you if you've already shown yourself to be incapable of maintaining finances, uh, um, personal ownership? Why? Your parents haven't taught you how to properly cook, or you don't know how to eat healthy. We've seen how I've seen a video, and I'm pretty sure some of you guys seen a video where the woman told the man, wash the chicken off, and he literally used soap to wash the chicken off. It's like, so what are we supposed to be listening about? Women are more capable because we are more equipped. We've been through things, we've been taught things, because most of the time we're with the mother. We're not really with the man. And so it's really nothing if I don't know something, and I just said it. Where I fail, you excel, right? So if you are able and equipped to do these things, of course I'm willing to listen. But I've seen you do it. I've seen you maintain it, though. But if you're a failure, I'm going to view you as a failure, and you cannot be mad at women for having discernment, and the discernment to pick and choose what she's willing to accept. Like, and to say that that's the reason why she's single, I'd rather be single, but guess what? I'll have a car, I'll maintain my finances, um, I'll be well off without you.
Why you are single is because you don't believe in still cooking good, delicious, soulful, hot meals.
That stuff is not healthy. We've already gone through this. Good soul food, all that oil, grease, butter, salt is not good for the Black community. And you can sit up there and say, "Oh, you don't have to do." Yeah, well, soul food, that is what it is. Eating pork is not healthy. Eating hog mogs and all that stuff, which is pork, is not healthy. So you telling me you don't know how to cook soul food? No, I just don't want to eat that stuff. I could. It's easy to look up on YouTube how to cook this stuff, but I don't want to eat this stuff. Now, one thing I am practicing is macaroni. Like, I really want to get macaroni down to a science. And it's very hard from scratch, right? It's very hard to make macaroni, especially the roux and everything. I'd be pissed off. that that macaroni be having me pissed off, boy. But it just takes practice. You feel me? Again, down to the science where I don't need to keep looking at the video to see how to make it. But steak and mashed potatoes, like I have that down to a science from scratch. I'm talking about things from scratch, not from a box, right? Um, Look, cornbread, I don't know how to make cornbread from scratch, okay? And I ain't even trying to figure that out. I ain't even trying to figure it out. You ain't gonna pay me to figure it out either. you know, greens. I know how to make greens. Um, but you know what's hard, what the reason why I haven't made greens lately is because I can't find those. I said hog mogs, but I forgot what you call them that you put in there. It's gonna come to me later, but I haven't found the meat to put in there. Because everybody be buying them up. It's like a delicate food, so I can't find them. But even that stuff is like really unhealthy, right? Um, we have to put more fruits and vegetables in our body. What I like to eat personally is salads. As far as health, I've been acting up lately, so don't believe me like that. But I like to get on a routine where I eat spinach, a lot of spinach, and what do you call it? And salmon, right? And tomatoes and bell peppers and olives. I put all that stuff in cheese in a salad. I even want to make a fruit salad. As far as with spinach, oranges, apples, and stuff like that. It's just in my mind of what I want to do because that stuff is more healthier for us, especially. We get high blood pressure. Like my blood pressure is high from the age of 20 something. My immune system, my iron is really low and stuff. So it's just certain things that we cannot intake that's really not good for us. I do agree that as women we should be taught how to cook, but we also have to want to be taught. You know, I know my mom, she tried her best to come in the kitchen, come help me, and I wasn't paying attention. It was just a lot of drama, when I should have been trying to learn. But again, cooking does not keep a man at home. A man wants to stay home. A man stays home if he wants to stay home. There is nothing. It don't matter the amount of money you have. If you can cook, if you can clean, if you can suck his dick from the back. Okay, we already know that. Beyonce has gotten cheated on. Cardi B has gotten cheated on. Um, 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 I don't know if that lady Peach, uh, um, if she's a cooker, but this happened got cheated. Like you, it doesn't matter what you do. A man wants to be with you if he wants to be with you, but if he got space and opportunity to cheat, he will. It's nothing. And a person chooses to be with someone and they choose to be single. It is nothing for me to go out and get a man. There's men all over the world. And then y'all move the goalposts. Y'all say, you're single. Okay, now I'm in a relationship, but you're not married. He will never marry you. Okay, then, nigga. Now, if I get the nigga to marry me, he's still trash, though. Like, it doesn't matter if women are out here married. They could be with a trash bum. Y'all have said it. You single in a marriage. Okay, let people, let especially black women, let us be. Leave us alone. I don't want it. I don't care.
The reason why you are single is because you don't take accountability. The reason
I have no problem taking accountability if I feel like I did something. Again, you can't force somebody to take accountability. And I don't want no apology. I don't, me personally, I don't want no apology if you don't feel like you did anything. And I'm not the type of person to apologize if I don't feel like I did something. Now, to resolve issues, because I'm learning and maturing, it's nothing to say sorry. That's basically what's in the Bible. It's nothing to say sorry as long as you don't do it again, right? And my whole point is, I have no problem taking accountability if I see that I'm wrong. If I can't see it, it's very difficult for me personally to say sorry or take accountability if I don't see what you see. I don't see it. I am a visual and audio learner. So I'm sorry. I'm a very difficult person um, to deal with, to be honest. And I have no problem saying it because if I don't see it, we just gonna be bumping heads until I see it. Then I'm like, oh shoot, I see what you was talking about. I'm sorry, and I'm gonna try. Oh, it's too late. You didn't. Whatever. Okay, that's how you feel. I said I was sorry, but you can't expect somebody to be where you are already. Like that's asinine in itself too. Oh, and I mean, at a certain stage, I get it. But if you in a multi-million-dollar job position, you can't expect for somebody else to be in the same position as you. They're building themselves up to that. Like, but if you're compatible, that's why I'm like, you got to take money out of relationships for real. You guys got to go for not the aesthetics, but for the the morals and the moral compasses, really. Because y'all be out here dating just anybody. That's another reason why I'm single, because I'm like, I'm just too picky when it comes to what a person is able to give me emotionally and mentally. I really don't be caring about money because I got money. I get money. I get money. I just don't give a fuck about it.
why you are single is because every time this man comes to you and tell you what you were doing and how it's making him feel, you gaslight him. You don't validate his feelings. The reason why you are single is because you don't create a safe space for him to be vulnerable and tell you what's really going on. Like a lot of men.
That's a lie. I had a person I was talking to who claimed he was single. Y'all seen him in my video. Who claimed he was single. But he came to me. He felt so comfortable with me. He was so forthcoming with me. Like he just poured himself out with me. I mean, poured himself out to me. And he cried to me. I didn't make fun of him. I supported him. Um, and he treated me as if I was his therapist or something. But I created a safe space for him, but I didn't feel like I had a safe space with him. I didn't feel like I could come to him and rely on him with my emotions or my thought process. I was very not so much guarded. Like I had a great time with him, right? I was able to be myself. But as far as what's deep down inside, I could not until after we stopped whatever we were doing. After everything stopped, that's when I was able to express my feelings for him. Like, hey, I really cared about you. I loved you and everything. But during the relationship, no. Even when we stopped, he still reached out to me and came to me to vent about the person that he was ultimately with. And I was like, don't ever come to me again with this. So it doesn't matter whether you give them safe spaces. If he wants to be with you, he will, and he'll show you. But if he wants to be with multiple people, Because that's what I'm like. Every time I hear them say, the reason why you're single, the reason why I'm single is because these people don't want to be in committed relationship. Even when they are in committed relationship, they still step out of the relationship. 9 times out of 10, they do. At some point in their relationship, they tend to step out of their relationship. And that's just my viewpoint, right? So it doesn't matter if you cook, it doesn't matter if you are supportive, because remember, men suck the life out of women every time. Every time. I don't see a woman that's built up behind her man. Now, it came out that Jay-Z paid the radio station to play Beyonce's music and everything. And you can say that's him breathing life into her. No, but how long did it take for them to get to that point though? Jay-Z really sucked the life out of her until she had enough, and she just moved. I feel like, and I'm not there. This is just my assumption. I'm making an ass out of myself right now, but she moved on within the relationship. And he noticed that. And then he got on the bandwagon and started to cooperate with her. And I think that's the word that I'm looking for. A man has to cooperate in the relationship. It doesn't matter what the woman does. She can listen, she can be obedient, she can be understanding, supportive house mom, housewife, dress every day. If he's not going to cooperate, if he doesn't see the value in a relationship, he's going to do what he do. And even when he do see the value, he still does what he does and tries to make up for it. I mean, how many people the man cheated on the woman? Like, for no fucking reason. Just because he had access.
Really suffer in silence. The reason why you are single is because
we all are suffering in silence. We all are suffering in silence, even when we're yelling out for help. We're all suffering. The man is not suffering more than a woman. Again, Black women are the most targeted. We are constantly targeted, not by just our own community, but by America itself. It's crazy. It's crazy. And so you think I'm supposed to have sympathy for a man? You think me as a Black woman is supposed to give a damn that a man is suffering in silence? Please shut the fuck up. Sorry for my language, but please be quiet. Please, because you really are not giving any solution to your issues, though. I feel like women suffer, but we also try to figure out how to fix things. Like, we try to fix the problem. We don't just talk mess. Oh no. Oh. Sorry. I'm trying to see something. I'm like, what is y'all seeing? We don't just talk mess. We try to find solutions to our problems. Oh, he's so bow-legged. So miss me with that whole men are suffering. Men are suffering. I don't care. I don't.
Use what's between your legs as a weapon. The reason why you are single is because you get all of your relationship advice from your single friends who don't want you in a healthy relationship, because why? Misery loves company. The reason why you are single is because you think the only person.
Sorry. I don't weaponize my vagina. Okay. Even when I was younger, I don't do that. I used to say one thing. If we're not in a relationship, I'm not sleeping with you. And so men would be like, okay, we together. Right? And then we would do something. And then the next day it'd be like, nah, who said that? So I never weaponized that. I feel like this. If women are weaponizing, let me put it like this. You got siblings, right? We all got siblings, relatives. And let's say my relative has a new game. And I'm going to give you a prime, real example, right? I have my cousin. I went to my granny's house one time, only one time, when I was 8 years old. And my cousin had this game, the frog game, right? Where the frog jumps over the road to the other side, try to miss the vehicles and stuff. And I really liked that game. And it was my cousin's game though. And he used to be like, well, if you want to play my game, you got to do this. You know, we're kids, and I'm not holding it against anybody, but you know, I mean, I don't know how to put it. Like, he used to say, well, you want to play my game? You got to give me your chips or something. You want to play my game? You got to do this for me. And you want to play my game? You better do this and all this stuff. I'm not going to get you out of gory details or anything, but I noticed that he was weaponizing it against me. And I didn't care anymore. Once I was like, oh, well, I'm not doing that. I don't have to do that. And so I stopped. And I didn't care. Like the next day, I was like, I don't care. I'll just watch you play. And to the point where he was like, all right, you can play here. Here. So you shouldn't allow someone to weaponize anything against you, not your boss. Talking about if you want your check, then you got to come in late or something. If you want your job, then you got to stay here overtime. No, you're going to pay me overtime amounts. Like, y'all don't know y'all value or something. So in the sense of this, a man couldn't weaponize his penis against me even if he tried. Okay. I know I've gotten to the point of really needing some, and it's only once a month. It's only once a month that it happens. And I have gotten to the point where I'm like, baby, please, won't somebody please tell me what's wrong? You just a fool. You know you're in love. What you say? Okay. So I mean, it's gotten to the point. Gotcha, bitch. It says 22. Sorry. 22. Sorry. But it's gotten to the point of that. But once it passes, I don't be talking. I think a week or two before the guy I was talking to came to my house, I was like, please, 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 please. And it's also just a test too, right? And I also wanted him to. It was a game, right? And that's another thing I want to get onto is a game. But when he eventually did come, I wasn't really checking for that nigga. I was like, nigga, no. And he thought we was about to do something and everything. I was like, no. I don't even want you like that. And you have the audacity to be talking to me about another chick? I'm good. What kind of self-esteem you think I got? Big or not? But the whole relationship thing is a game. I don't want to be in a relationship playing games. This whole, because that's not who I am at core. I'm really a genuine person. I don't like all that. Like, if you can't be real, I don't want to talk to you because I'm so diabolical. I'm so raw. Like, I'm gonna give it to you raw, and you ain't gonna like it. But I need a man that's gonna be able to take it, because then he gonna give it like, well, bitch, your breath stank. Oh, okay. Maybe you need to go to the dentist and tell them to fix it and put some Banaka up in there or something. Just something. Like, you got a problem, give solutions though. You feel me? You want to talk shit, give solutions though. But Nah, y'all niggas letting people weaponize you. And then the other thing too, your friend giving advice. Your friends have been through it, most likely. Sometimes, because I really, when they say your friends, I'm sorry, I'm thinking about mommy. So, because I really don't trust no hoes. They'll mess with your man, and I was one. So, and I'm sorry to call y'all hoes, but the person that I try to get advice for in a relationship is my parent, right? And my elders, because they've been there and done that. And even the elders tell you that my elders that I've spoken to have never told me to stay in an abusive relationship, have never told me to deal or stay in a relationship and just deal with somebody's BS. Oh, baby, it's okay. He'll get past it. I've never heard nobody I know tell me no BS like that. Now, what I have, well, I mean, I was going to say, what I have heard them say is, you know, you're not ready to be in a relationship. Focus on your life, focus on building yourself up and your self esteem up, and then work on being in a relationship. But right now, you're not ready to be in a relationship. That man can't do nothing for you that you can't do for yourself. Now, I don't know if that's single behavior or single behavior advice, but that shit is beneficial. And I always rebelled and tried to work on things, and it was like always I told you so. Nobody said that, but it was like a catch-22. Like, I told you. Why you just didn't believe me and you didn't have to go through this heartbreak? My dizzy self, I like to feel the pain clearly, because I tend to do the same thing over and over. From my teens all the way up until most recently, I will run into a wall, child. And now I'm at the point of I'm tired of hitting the same wall. Something has to change. And it's really me. Like, I have to change. And especially my tolerance, because I can really deal with some stuff. And then when I'm done, I'm done. But no, like, I'm not tolerating nothing. Once I see it, snip, snip. So I don't support anybody talking to people that's around your age going through the same thing that you're going through. I don't agree with you talking to them and getting advice from them. Now, venting, I do agree you should have a system of venting. But I wouldn't take nothing from him. I even have an older friend, he's in his 70s, my mom's ex. Um, he gives me advice all the time from a male point of view, right? And I'll vent and talk to him, but I still do what the F I want to do. And he be like, I don't know, you always gonna do what you want to do. That's what life is. It's for me to make my own mistakes, even if you tell me these are mistakes. Until I start counting for myself, you can tell me over and over that 2 plus 2 is 4. But until I count for myself, I won't never learn. You can't just tell me. I need to see it.
In a relationship, that have to change is him. You are single is because you don't take the time to look aesthetically pleasing. Like, let's be.
And that's why I am single, because I don't have to get up every morning and be on some look I love Lucy situation for my husband or for my man. Like, no. And I want you guys to understand the difference between a man and a woman. All they have to do is cut their hair twice a month, every 2 weeks. They put on some sweatpants and a clean shirt. And most of the time the woman is the one that ironed the shirt. Like, that's nothing. That's nothing. We got to sit up there and put our hair a certain way, comb it out. You know how long it takes to comb out some hair? And then they got the audacity to be mad that we ain't even got no hair like that, like the other people, like the other minority groups or majority groups. But at least we got hair and we taking care of it. And then they want your hair to be a certain way. Oh, why can't be down your bag? Boy, please. And you don't pay not one bill up in here. Oh, I want your nails like this, but I ain't paying for it. Boy, then get out my face. They want you to be a certain way, but don't want to help you or maintain it for you. I like the way I am right now. I don't like my weight. That's the difference. But I like the way I look. I like my natural state. I had a dude yesterday talking about I had just rolled out the bed, okay? Went to the bank. He like, I like your natural hair. Thank you. Okay, get out my face. Get out my face. Okay. All right. Cause it's really nothing for me to do my hair like this. It's really nothing but time. And time is what, baby? It's money. And so I'm gonna need you to pay up. I need some supplies. Sometimes I want to just get pampered. I'm again, I'm a plant, an in-house plant. Okay. It don't take that much for you to water me. It don't take that much. You don't even gotta water me every day. Just what is it? Twice a month? I mean, not twice a month. Once a week. You need to put some water up in me before I dry up. Like, give me something though. I really don't expect that much. And whatever I expect, I do for myself. Whatever I want to do, I do. Like, I'm just thinking, it's almost Friday. I want to go out and eat. I'm going to. Even if I have to go by myself. Matter of fact, and I'm going to go see Wicked. Okay, even if I got to go by myself, I'm going to go see it, boo boo. Like, it's just things, whatever I want to do, I'll do it. I want to go hiking. I'm going to go hiking.
Honest, y'all, the first thing that a man is attracted to is your physical appearance. Reason why you are single.
And what they used to do, especially when I was younger, I could be all dressed up and appealing. You know what? I did a video on heavy hitters. Check out the video with the heavy hitters. The lady that's in there in the Sixth Sense, right? You can tell. They said that she had just cut her hair when I looked at the whole setup and how it came to be, right? They said she just cut her hair. She was wearing a wig up in there. And you could tell she was really trying to be something, right? Like a woman. Had her hair done. She even changed her nails twice, I think probably 3 times in the movie. And today, as an actor, she's in her natural state. And me personally, I feel like she's a better actor now than she was back then. Because she really wasn't given that much. She didn't really have a lot of scenes either. In any scene she was in, it was like, especially when the son told her about her mother, I felt that, right? But I feel like she gives us more now in her natural state. This lady, and this is nothing against her, I think she's a beautiful woman. I think we're all beautiful in our own ways. It's definitely in the eyes, but I feel like she gives more in her natural state, and it seemed like she just rolled out of bed and comb her hair, put in a ponytail, and go about her day. She ain't got no makeup on. I haven't seen her with no nails on in the movie since then. Like, that's the only movie I've seen her with her nails done. Y'all tell me another movie which she was in today around these times, the 2020s. Okay, tell me a movie she was in where her nails was done. I don't recall. Okay, um, but she's better now. I don't know if she's married, and that's the thing. Like 007's wife, the one of them, right? He got with her when she was at her best. Today, she's not what we would believe is at her best. I mean, she's at her best for herself, you know, but she's overweight. Don't know why, and I'm not taking away from her. And I don't think she be getting her nails and hair done like that. Like, she don't be dressing up. She be just regular. So, and then it's like, millionaires is not out here dressed up like that, but you expect for somebody that don't even have money like that or whatever, just regular person, to be out here wearing jewelry, having their hair and nails done and whatever. Look, if you can't like me as a regular person, because I can get dressed. Don't get it twisted. I can get dressed, but it's just like, that ain't me though. Like, I'm not about to be getting dressed every day. You crazy? It takes money. But that's just me. Yeah. Y'all have to have women that dress up every day. Okay, that's what you gotta go get. Okay. And that's what you got to go get. And I don't want you. I want somebody, but I like a person that's clean. Okay, I like a clean person, somebody that smell good, that's in nice shape, and I want to be that way too, as far as in shape, because I'm a clean person. But that's 50-50. Not like, I want a person to know they role, because when I say 50-50, I don't mean bills. I don't mean households and stuff. I just mean emotionally, mentally, and I ain't got to tell you. Like where I fall short, you pick it up. That's the 50. And it may not be 50-50. It just is what it is. Like when I was talking to the person who I enjoy best, I'm not the best cook, right? I cook what I know. But he cooks other things that we come up with ideas for. He's a better cook than me. So I would let him cook. He would go to work all day. He would go to work for half the day, right? And then he would come home and cook the meal. I would prep it for him. See, I would prep it, but then he would cook it. Okay. That's how a relationship works. And I would keep him company, and I would watch him too to see, okay, what can I do? How can I do that? Da, 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 da. Right? That's how relationships work. You know, clean the car. Man thing. I'm not doing that. Put gas in it, but I'll make up the bed. I'll clean up the house, you know, but you got to do something. Like, y'all be thinking that the woman's supposed to take the bulk of everything.
It's because you don't feed his ego. You listen, ladies.
Ain't nobody got time for that. If you don't know that you are important, like, I'm all good with acknowledging, right? Like my baby, when they do something, I have to be careful with my words. When they do something, I'm trying to think what it was. Okay, it was pouring raining. I've been at home all day. It was pouring raining outside, but I needed something from the grocery store. I had went to the grocery store earlier, and I always forget. And I asked them to go to the store for me, and they did. They said, "Okay, well, give me a second. I'm gonna go." And even that is a relationship. It's just a different type of relationship. But even then, I was like, "Thank you so much. Thank you so much." But I'm not gonna be every week talking about, you are so important to me. I just love being with you. You make me feel so whole. I'm not doing that. I said thank you. We're moving on. The way that I show my appreciation is whenever you need me to do something, like my baby will be like, "Can you give me some water?" I'm like, "No. I always do this for them." Like, all right. And so, I'll do something for them. And some things that I do, they don't even know how to be doing it. I bought a little a night light, or backpacks and stuff, like that's their favorite character. And it's just stuff like that. Like, that's how I show my appreciations, gifting and quality time, you know. But I'm not about to be telling you that you're the best all the time. Get out of my face. You need a therapist, and you need your mommy. And I'm not them. I got my own.
To be that girl, I didn't want to stroke a man's ego. I didn't want to tell him, "Oh, baby, you look handsome," and "Baby, thank you for taking."
Boy, girl, that's really not stroking a man's ego by telling him he looks handsome. That's a given. You smell good. You looking good. I don't think so. You putting it down. That's what they want to hear. Oh, you putting it down. Big T. Nah. I couldn't stand that either. You like it? You like it? Did you get my reaction? So it's like, if you didn't get my reaction, then that's your answer right there. But then you're asking me to lie. But I'm not. And let me tell you something. I just recently had my first.
Trash out. And baby, thank you for changing my oil. And baby, I appreciate everything that you do for me, big or small.
Men don't change oils. Most men. Okay, I ain't saying all, but men don't change oil. The only people on my street that I saw fixing on cars is some old heads. I don't see no young boys out here changing oils. I'm not thanking nobody for getting my oil changed. I'm gonna thank the mechanic.
Yeah, men want to feel it. Listen, I don't have to.
Sure, they want to feel appreciated. I'm really feeling unappreciated. You're taking my love for granted, baby. Yeah, we all want to be appreciated. Okay. But sometimes you're not going to be appreciated. That doesn't mean that you fall out your relationship and I don't want to be with you no more because I'm feeling unappreciated. People show their appreciation in a different form. But all right, it's been an hour. I got that off my chest. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Give me your viewpoint. Do you really think the ladies be out here wiping their booty with their long nails? What is your daily routine? What is your meal preps, and how are you planning on getting back on a routine? Are you happy with yourself where you're at right now as far as weight, as far as communication, socializing, so forth and so forth? Are you okay with you right now? And are you okay being single? And if you are single, what are some of the reasons why you're single? Let's have this discussion. Why are you single right now? I hope most of y'all not talking about because I don't know how to treat a man. All right, y'all got it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.